I'm drunk on meat.
I'm sweating.
It was blurred vision.
I look like I could close my eyes right now. We just finished up this year's Barstool Sports hot dog eating contest. The first one we've done in about 10 years.
Yeah.
The last one was the Aaron Hernandez murder day. Zoltan Mesko.
Wasn't the day you murdered everybody?
Right,
It's the day he got caught.
It's fun to say murder day though. It's the day that he was doing his OJ, right? His like white Bronco chase.
The helicopters were just following him down 95.
We did a contest many years ago where the dogs had been dropped in the dirt and they sat out in the sun forever.
They were covered in grass.
And they were terrible. It was not a fun experience. This year, a little bit more organized. Same results though. Feeling like a bag. I mean, I feel like I just got a rock in my stomach right now.
I know you're, as far as health goes, this is a little 4th of July tip for everybody. Annually, you're supposed to have one hot dog to maintain at max. You should have one hot dog per year. I just had significantly more than that.
Way more than that in 10 minutes. They were better, but they were still cold.
Honestly, the chewing is what's hard for me. I have room for dogs in my stomach right now.
You just can't get them there.
My jaw is just tired.
Well, that's why, these guys, they do the soaking and they separate the buns and all that. But you also, historically, notoriously have that gag reflex. And when you're doing soggy bread down the gullet,
it's not good. It's not a good recipe.
But
I mean,
a handful of us participated, and some people shined, and some people.
There was one person in particular who was incredibly disappointed, especially when you consider the pounds he packed on during quarantine.
Yeah, like if you're gonna,
I told that to him, and he said that was unnecessary, and I said,
"Facts are facts.
That's unnecessary." What I'm looking at is unnecessary.
Some guys, Big Ev has shined, and he's lost a lot of weight, and so if he came in and he didn't eat a lot of dogs, it would kind of be a little more understandable. When you're packing on the pounds and you're he's been doing nothing but eating.
We had someone come in double-digit less hot dogs than they projected. I came in right on the line. I came in exactly the dogs I said I had in me. I ate that exact amount.
I went a little higher.
And I said, if everyone eats this amount, we will win.
Good. Yeah.
And I came in at that amount. This person came in double-digit off their mark.
I mean, that's the thing. It's much like the Trump rally. Like if you told me 6,000 people showed up to your speech, I think that's pretty good. When you told me that you were going to get 1 million, now you look like an asshole. If you come in and you eat a handful of dogs, fine. No one here is Kobayashi. No one here is Joey Chestnut. But when you project yourself to be such, when you act like you're going to be the Joey Chestnut of Barstool, and then you shit the bed, well, you're going to catch heat. And I said it to Dan afterwards. When you do a Barstool event, when you do a bro show type of challenge, video, physical challenge, whatever it may be, you don't have to win. You don't have to win these things. You just can't be the loser. You can even lose, but you can't be the loser.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yep. That makes it's like the old tweet. There's one star of the internet every day. The goal is to not
be that guy. And today there was that person who was the star in the wrong way. And I'd rather be everything else in life. Be normal. Be medium. Be middle of the pack. You're not going to shine at the top, and you're not going to expose yourself at the bottom. You're just going to be in the middle. And that's where I firmly was seated, and I'm okay with that. And as long as you don't walk away as when people always talk about the loser of the Barstool challenges. Nobody knows who wins the home run derby, who wins the combine. People know I lost the combine. People will know there was a loser of the hot dog eating contest, and that'll be out July 2nd, I believe. Either be on the lookout the 4th of July week. It'll be out. But man, I do not feel well, and it really puts into perspective.
Why do we choose hot dogs? Because guess what? I could have eaten a lot more burgers, I think.
Yeah, well,
what makes it a hot dog eating competition? What's the origin?
If I had to guess,
Nathan's wanted to sell some hot dogs.
If I had to guess, it's a Coney Island thing, and Nathan started in Coney Island. Why do we eat hot dogs?
I bet a pie. I bet I could eat more pies.
Oh, if we were to do I'm not a big eater. I was telling the guys when I go out to the bar and it's 10-cent wing night, I get 10 wings. I'm not gonna just because I can afford more of them, I'm not gonna shove 30 down my gullet. And when I get pizza, I know I've seen you you'll eat a pie and a half.
I used to.
Yeah, not anymore. You got that heartburn, right?
Dude, now I eat 2 slices.
Yeah, that's what I mean. To me,
if I eat a third, I'm like, boy, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, I'll have like 2 slices, and that's like really kind of it. Hot dogs are associated with the 4th of July. Let's see why. The official history is riddled with falsehoods. The first contest. What year do you think the first contest was held?
1926.
1972. But you almost got it right because some people believe it to be 1916. And it was just a falsehood or whatever.
That's just another
the tradition of eating
not
hot
year,
dogs.
another year, not 1926.
No, but at least it was
Close.
6.
Yeah.
You know? The Hot Dog Oaks. Every Independence Day, Nathan's hosts a hot dog eating contest. According to the legend, it hosted the competition in 1916. That's not the case. The story I've heard is that there were 4 immigrants. Oh, there's like a tale that goes along with this. The story I have heard forever is that there were 4 immigrants arguing over who was the most American on the 4th of July. They said, well, to prove who's the most American, you got to eat the hot dogs. Apparently, that's all a stunt. That's all a hoax. And that Mortimer Matz, a longtime public relations professional,
you say, is a PR guy,
said he made it up. He said, we said this was an annual tradition since 1916, Coney Island pitchman style. We made it up. I love that. That's a fucking move. Nathan's president, Wayne Norbitz. There are some names. Mortimer Matz and Wayne Norbitz. Our objective was to take a photograph and get it in the paper, and they did just that. So, I think it was all just a fucking stunt to sell some dogs, and they get hundreds of millions in PR value a year, they said. Crazy. So, shout out to Nathan's and hot dogs and America.
What food do you think you could do the most of?
The most of? So, I was going to say, when I'll eat dinner and I'm like stuffed.
I'm not even going to hide farts on here.
That's going to be bad.
That's bad.
And
We're just farting on a podcast now. I just fucking ate a shitload of fucking hot dogs and drank a bunch of fucking booze. What do you think is gonna happen in this goddamn room?
Bro, I gotta take care of my kids tonight. That's not good. Like usually I always tell you like I never be hungover on the days I have my kids. And I want to be like tip top peak performance. This is not peak performance. Got this fucking stone in my stomach. Probably like donuts and dessert. Some sort of dessert. When I finish my dinner, I'm like, oh, I'm so full. And then they're like, would you like to try some dessert? I'm like, fuck yeah. So probably some donuts. I've been eating those half-Z cookies, man.
What are they?
They're called Half-Z Cookie Company. They're kind of like slutty brownies, slutty cookies. It's like a cookie with a cookie inside of it almost. It's like a thicker cookie, and the middle is almost cookie dough. And the outside is like a cooked cookie, baked cookie.
Never heard of such a thing. It sounds amazing.
They are so good. They this one like a stoolie on Twitter. I think he like owns part of the company, and he always used to tweet about them. And then he DM'd me one day and was like, "I'm going to send you some your way." And I've been eating them nonstop. And then like the free batch they sent me, and I was like, "All right, I got to buy my own." These cookies, they drop like sneakers. They have a drop on Friday and Sunday, and they sell out in a minute. Like you have to be ready to go, and I still don't get them. I had to like pull my Barstool strings and talk to the owner. That's the only way I get these things. They said that their demand went up triple in quarantine, and that they still like can't keep up. Like they're trying to make more and more and more, and they just can't keep up with it. They're so fucking good, dude.
What are you doing to your nails over there?
I got a hangnail, and I've been picking at it.
You're just gnawing at it. It's bad.
It's bad, bro. It's bad.
You have a fucking bloody ass nail. I could eat the most. Boy,
I mean, like can't like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, but I almost think that's easy. It's too small.
But I would then expect you to eat like
that's what I ate.
I would expect you to eat 1,000 of those.
Before we started the hot dog eating contest, I had a bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese
from a coffee shop
from Starbucks. Then I had a bag of sweet and hot beef jerky. Then I had a bag of Magic Mix Trail Mix, which is like a trail mix where basically they pretend it's trail mix, but it's just a bunch of candy. And it's like peanut butter chips and chocolate chunks and M&Ms and peanut butter drops and raisins. So therefore it makes a trail mix. And then I had a big bag of Sour Patch Kids.
So Sour Patch Kids in an 8-ounce bag, which I think is like your standard bag, has 89 SPKs.
That's less than I thought.
How many, like, do you put down like multiple bags on
a standard bag, not like the hanging bags.
It's 8-ounce bag, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little one. That's the kind of on the rack.
That's the baby one?
Oh, I think of like when you tell me a bag of Sour Patch Kids, I don't mean one of those. I'm talking
the big ones?
One of those ones that get on a hanger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're on the wall.
Right.
They're not under the cash register. I do my candy shopping on the wall. Okay, I don't go up and be like, oh, you know what? It wouldn't be nice to have some Rolos. I go to the wall where they have the duffel bags of them. This is what we're gonna do. This is our business over here.
So how many of will you eat multiple of those bags?
No. I'll put two. I guess it's multiple, isn't it?
The little bag has 21.
What's the little bag?
I would imagine that's the one at the counter, next to the candy bars.
It only has 21. That's way less than I thought. I thought these both had more. I would have guessed in the hundreds for the big bag.
89. So I feel like, God damn, a 1 pound bag has it says 2,000 calories. Let's see. This bag.
Okay.
That bag. Let's see. Details, disclaimer. 21 servings per container. Serving size is 16. So 16 times 21. So those have 336.
How much?
336.
Okay, yeah, I whacked that down, no problem.
Yeah?
Yeah.
336. So, and you do that just for fun, if you were competing.
Well, I
Multiple bags?
I live my life like it's a competition, apparently.
Fucking Dom Toretto over here.
In the sense that,
I live my life one bag at a time.
I knew how many dogs I was going to get, and I got exactly that. But I wasn't, I couldn't have done it any faster.
Yeah, you know what's funny is, I put mustard on my dogs, and I kind of ate them at a frenetic pace, but not la, 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 la. And we finished the same.
Right.
I also hid one. But whatever. PFT was, dunking, scamming, shooting things everywhere. And he did 7. He did more than me, but it's funny to see, I think normal humans are going to tap out around that level no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And that's why, Kobayashi and Chestnut they're going to do around, 89 or whatever, but they probably
How long
can't
do they have? 10 minutes?
They do 10. Yeah. And they do 80. I think Chestnut did 80. It's insanity.
It doesn't even make any sense to me.
And what's really impressive is they keep upping the I remember it being 60. I was watching, and it was 62 and now they're in the 80s. They're it'd be if all of a sudden you could throw 110. It's people are 102 and now it's 105.
Right,
but no one's jumping ahead. Imagine if tomorrow someone's throwing $110. That's what Chestnut does. Oh Savages, dude. I can't imagine how they feel because I've got, just a handful in my stomach and I'm ready to fucking puke and kill myself. So be on the lookout for that July 2nd. And maybe one day we'll do you eat SPKs and I eat Entenmann's donuts and we'll find a conversion rate and we'll see who can win.